Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some episode of the Tate Talks podcast. I'm the host, Tate Middleton. Today we have Tommy Lee. How are you, mate?
Good, yeah, good. How
Thank you so much for coming on. As I just kick this camera and make it a bit nicer.
Professional.
Professional. I mean, whatever works, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I met you.
Last year.
Late last year?
Late last year, yeah. I think you were in town for a while, then you shot off.
Like usual.
Vanished, and I was like, oh, that guy was cool, but he's gone.
He is dead.
Yeah. And then, this year I've seen you almost every week, multiple times every week, all the time.
Yeah, been great. You, many moons ago, first went to Japan and have had a wild ride there.
I've had a wild ride. Honestly, when I look backwards and I go, well, how the hell did I end up where I ended? I do not know. So I ended up in Japan in 2007 after meeting a Japanese girl in Perth and putting a ring on it, which is questionable decisions when you're 23 years old. And we're living in Perth and she just one day goes, I want to move back to Japan.
And you went over my dead body.
I went, I like sushi, but I'm not sure I want to live with a bunch of people like Japanese people. But I ended up going because I caved because I'm a man, obviously. Yeah. So I had to listen. So November 2007, end up in Japan with a degree from Murdoch University in film.
Okay.
Just finished.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Arrive in Japan and the missus at the time, she went over first and she got settled, got a house sorted, all the things. I arrive at 6 o'clock in the morning, November 17th. Remember it very vividly, get off the bus from the airport and the first thing she says to me goes, you need to go to the job center right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah, this is the Japanese. I'm like, what? I don't get to be a tourist for a week?
Yeah.
No.
Because is it just the culture? Is that what it was?
I think it was the culture and the fact that we had no money.
Okay, yeah. Even in every culture being poor sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we could eat instant ramen for a week and I could go see some sites or I can go get a job tomorrow. So I literally went to the job center the day of at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. What's your Japanese proficiency at this stage?
Probably 6-year-old.
Okay.
I can
too
be
bad.
I can be like, hi, my name's Tom. I eat beans.
Can you say that in Japanese? So
Watashi wa tomu desu. Mame ga tabetai desu.
See? He can do it.
Yeah.
It's funny if you just said something real fucked.
I eat balls. No, beans.
I said the N-word 3 times.
Yeah, well, actually, that's a funny story as well. That's my favorite word in Japanese. It actually means bitter.
Oh.
Yeah, if you say the N-word in Japanese, it means bitter. So if you go to Japan, get some dark chocolate and you bite down on it, the word you're going to say is probably not appropriate for this podcast.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's why whenever I see Idmar, I call it my bitter. We're getting niche now. Okay, maybe we'll go back to the story. But so couldn't speak any Japanese. I went to the job center and funnily enough at the time, the English teachers, there was so many in Japan. I don't know if it's probably pretty common. People go over and teach English in Japan. There was so many in Japan. They didn't need any English teachers anymore.
Oh.
They're like, I rocked up at the job center and I go, hey, I'll just teach English for a couple of years or whatever. They go, no.
No.
And I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? And he goes, oh, do you speak Japanese? I'm like, I like eating beans. And he's like, irrelevant. Do you speak Japanese? I'm like, yes, a little bit. And he starts pulling out jobs.
Oh, okay.
And pulls out a job as a assistant director at a video production company.
Oh, even better than teaching English.
Based off the fact I had that degree in film. So I spend the whole weekend writing my resume by hand. Not my resume. It's what I'm being told to write on a piece of paper. But it's because I obviously don't know enough Japanese to write my resume. So I'm literally just writing what I'm told to put in there. And then I get an interview the next week and they hire me.
Sweet.
Yeah. I find out 3 years later the reason why they hired me is because it would be
bitter.
I was like, yeah. Well, white chocolate. They hired me because they thought it would be hilarious to have a white guy in the office.
That's so funny.
That's the only reason they hired me.
Racism for the win.
Yeah.
Finally.
DEI. I was the first DEI hire in Japan.
That's sick.
They're like, white guy, we should have one in the office because it'd be hilarious. He'll just walk around not knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
And I walked around not knowing what was going on. So
And you are 6'4", 5?
6'4", I say 6'5" because it's funnier, but yeah, 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'd assume, I've never been to Japan, but I'd assume they're not a tall people.
No, so I'm 195 centimeters. The average height in Japan is like 168. So I'm like a solid like ruler above everybody.
And so you would have stood out like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Huge.
So you're like 22, 23 at this stage?
22. Yeah, 20. I think I'm just gone 23. So yeah, 22, 23 at the time.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what was going on. I just ended up working at this video production company. They made borderline soft porn, like variety TV shows.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So yeah, so one of my
I've seen them.
you've probably seen some of my work.
Yeah.
So
Do you have tentacles?
well, actually, two. One of the first jobs I had was filming bikini models.
Oh, fun.
And the reason I was chose to do that is because I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
I can go really high and get like right above them and shoot down, so you can get the cleavage shot really well.
Blast.
Yeah. And what we would do is we would get like a vanilla ice cream and hold it, and then hold the camera above the vanilla ice cream, and they'd be licking the vanilla ice cream. It'd be dripping down their face.
Oh.
And apparently that camera angle I could get was just the best.
That is so funny.
From a cinematographer, like it was just pure, mastery of cinema, really.
Yeah.
It's not because guys love jacking off to people with dripping vanilla and it was a good angle. No, it's because the focal length was right and everything. Surely.
It's so funny how you got like, one, you got the job pure because they were like, let's see this white man.
Yeah.
And then the next one, they're like, he's taller than us. He can get a better shot.
He doesn't need like a proper crane and stuff. He is the crane. so I was filming soft porn initially, and
To jump in there, sorry.
Yeah.
What are you relaying back to your parents and family and stuff back home what you're doing for work?
Assistant director.
And are you talking about what you're actually doing?
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair.
No, I'm not even telling the missus at the time.
Oh, really?
Because I'm filming like TV programs.
Was it on TV?
It was on late night TV. So if you go to, not so much now, but if you in Japan, it's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. You'd have these programs where every now and then it would cut away to just a bunch of people in bikinis.
Yeah.
Eating vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. With you above them. with the reflection of your face in their eyes.
Their eyes. Yeah. If you look really close, you'd see this really tall white dude.
Some dude's jerking off to you. Like, I think I see the white devil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a wild time.
Can you, I don't know if you know this, but I seem to know this. Why are in like Japanese pornos, why is it pixelated? Do you know this? Is there a reason behind it?
The reason behind it is apparently because if you could see everything, it would promote people to be too promiscuous or whatever it is. Like that was apparently the reasoning or the rationale, is that they wouldn't be able to have enough self-control to not just be obsessed with the puss.
Okay.
I personally think it's because they're like Nintendo and Super Nintendo video games.
Okay.
They're like
just blurry. Yeah.
Like it's in there. And shouldn't say that joke. Actually, is it because if you squint, it becomes clear? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it's fine.
I'll get in trouble for that one. It's fine.
I've seen the jokes you do on stage, mate.
Yeah,
you've literally got Japanese children. Half Japanese.
Half Japanese children. Yeah, they know about it too.
And I slapped one of them.
Yeah, you did slap one of them. That was amazing.
Yeah, Cade multiple times. We were filming something for the Comedy Lounge.
It's nice when it's not his dad is the only one that hits him.
It's funny when I was like, do you want me to hit him? And you're like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm like,
of course. He's old enough.
Fine. I'll hit this 16-year-old.
Yeah, go for it.
Multiple times.
Make him know. Make him learn.
It was fun though. I can see why people get into it.
You're hitting kids.
Yeah. My parents get into trouble.
It's the only reason I got 2.
Yeah, because the third one didn't make it. All right, you're filming amateur soft porn.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you working with models at the time that they're like, oh, this is blah, 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 who's a kind of a big deal?
Oh, like big names. If you search them, you'll find heaps of their stuff. There's one girl called Mihiro. She was massive. Like she's huge. There was Aoi Sora. she's really popular like through other countries as well. If you saw her, you'd probably be like, oh, yeah, I've jacked off a few times to her.
Yeah.
So
I've
they're like
sprayed some vanilla ice cream. Yeah.
yeah. You're like, so they were huge. They were also doing porn as well as soft porn.
Oh, so
they would do a bit of both.
Did you ever get the feeling when you obviously you had a missus at the time and you can't incriminate yourself, but you're like, if I was a single man, I may have a shot with these ladies?
Yes.
Okay, enough said.
Yeah. Well, I was a tall white dude, 23, 24 years old at the time. The only
and
white
feeding
guy.
them ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every girl loves it when you feed them ice cream. So that was while doing that though, because there was actually, that's a part of the TV program. So the other parts are like the crazy wacky like variety shows where people are getting like
MXC?
hit with sticks and stuff. Like,
was that one of them? Was MXC the one? I don't know if it was Japanese because racism, but it was like the original like Wipeout. And then they had a funny voiceover. Actually, I think that one was filmed ages ago.
They've all got funny voiceovers.
Yeah, and there'll be an American dude just saying racist shit.
I was not involved in that one.
Yeah.
No. I was the one where it was the Australian dude saying racist shit.
Yeah.
But no, it's stuff where they eat random food or they're blindfolded and they have to do something, or my favorite one, this is actually really funny to watch, is they put, the massage things that put electricity through your body. They put those on their hands and then get them to eat like boiling hot noodles.
Oh, God.
And they just watch for fun. And you've got like the little heads in the corner where it's got like the circles with like all the people watching it happen. Yeah. Apparently it's because Japanese people are lonely. They don't want to watch TV by themselves. They need other people on screen watching what they're watching to make it feel like they're not alone.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was involved in those. I would be running cables for that. Then on another day, I'd be going away shooting the soft porn section and then cutting the soft porn section to fit like 45 seconds of this 30-minute TV program.
Yeah.
And while doing that, they go, oh, we need a really big person to wear a suit and have a baseball bat and hit people on the butt with a baseball bat. We'll get Tom.
Yeah.
That was my first TV role.
Really?
Yeah, on TV. It was me in a suit with sunglasses and a baseball bat. And I was hitting Japanese people on the butt with a baseball bat. That was my job.
Really?
I was getting paid.
Wait, so can we just quickly go into how much are we actually getting paid doing this role?
I was getting paid $1,700 a month.
A month?
A month.
Fuck. Is that back then regarded as good money? No. Average?
No, it's shit money.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you're like the intern.
Yeah, 2007, 2008. I'm literally the lowest rung of in video production, the assistant director. It sounds nice.
Yeah.
But you're the bottom of the chain. So yeah, it was like I was getting paid $1 an hour for overtime. And I would always work from pretty much 6 a.m. till about midnight or 1 a.m. as a minimum.
Oh, Jesus. Was it one of those ones because it was so weird and wacky and stuff was so different that you were like, I gotta see what's next?
Yes.
Like I gotta be here.
There's more. So I could see the directors who were involved and see what they were doing. That was fun. They were coming up with their own TV show concepts and they were getting to do like more stuff.
Yep.
Like feed models frozen bananas instead of vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
Like all the cool stuff. And I'm like, no, I can get there if I just hold on.
You're like, soon I'll be feeding these bitches fruit.
That's the one, yeah.
The fruit ninja.
the fruit, the white fruit ninja, just to make sure.
In the background, there's a dog barking. I don't know if everyone, I don't think you'll be able to hear that, but
it's all right. It's probably alerting us to the danger of this conversation.
It's all right. I hope I hope someone murders that dog.
If this was Japan, someone would be eating that dog.
Oh,
no, that's Korea.
Okay.
Yeah.
We debunked the myth.
Yeah, it's only in Korea, apparently.
Yeah.
Did you know 4% of the entire world eats dog?
4%?
Yep.
Wow. Would you try dog? I know
I probably have.
Okay. I reckon I have in Thailand as well.
Yeah, I reckon I have somewhere. Like, we've all eaten a Chico roll from the service station.
Yeah, dim sum.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one in like the middle of fucking nowhere. You're like, where did I get this? Yeah. Homemade dim sum. You're like, all right, I'm going for it.
Sure.
Film and pornos, where now you're seeing that there's a bit of a light at the tunnel because you might be able to do your own concept films. You might be able to fucking feed some ladies some fruit.
Some fruit.
So obviously you're still young. You've only been there for how long in this stage?
Probably it's only 18 months at that point. I've now in 18 months gone from barely speaking Japanese to being able to speak Japanese through necessity, because otherwise I don't know what is going on. So while you're an assistant director, you're running cables, you're rewinding tapes, you're preparing the stuff for the next day of the shoots or whatever it is. If you don't know what the director's saying, they literally kick the shit out of you.
Oh, wow.
So I was kicked, punched, shouted at, pushed over, all these things because I didn't understand what they were saying.
That would be so good for them because you are a giant man. They would have been like, I got to hit a giant today.
Yeah.
I feel powerful.
I guarantee they went home and then watched the soft porn they just shot. And
Yeah. That's cool. I wish I'm in that role one day. The old Harvey Weinstein of Japanese. Actually, no, he was raping, not hitting people.
Yeah. And
take that back.
Yeah. So 18 months in, I now speak Japanese. So
your Japanese is fluent. Like you would say that I speak fluent Japanese.
I would 1000% say I speak fluent Japanese.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't use it as much since I came back to Perth.
I know we're jumping up far here, but your children obviously half Japanese. Do you still speak Japanese with them, or because they're here now, you're like, man?
Yeah, still speak Japanese to their mum.
Yeah.
And them. And then I still listen to Japanese music, watch Japanese videos, watch Japanese TV. I'm still quite involved in that. Sorry, I got a cough.
It's all right. Can't be any worse than that dog outside. But it's... So all of a sudden, 18 months, you're now speaking fluent Japanese. Obviously, life's a lot easier because it's just you can read signs, you can do this, you can do that. So realistically, are the days getting easier? You're doing like obviously the big ass hours, I assume still?
Yeah, still doing 17-hour days.
Yeah.
But it's more rewarding because it's like it's things I want to do. It's my own programs. And during that time, they've sort of gone, oh, you've been on TV once to be the big guy with a baseball bat. Why don't we give you a speaking role?
Ooh.
And so my first speaking roles were promoting gambling in Japan.
Yeah.
So they did soft porn, variety shows eating weird stuff, and gambling content.
That is the greatest job ever.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Just 3 fun things, actually.
It's porn, eating, gambling.
It's like John Daly made a show.
I'm like literally describing every day of our life.
Yeah. And you're getting paid for it.
Yeah. Sorry, my throat.
No, it's all good. So when now the dog's barking. So gambling obviously has come into the picture.
Yep.
What year is this?
2009.
So is gambling big in Japan? Is it legal? Is it what's the go?
So gambling's a weird one in Japan. They've got horse racing and boat racing, which is government stuff. Like government's involved in horse racing and boat racing. That's kind of okay. Then they've got slot machines and pachinko.
Okay.
Which is not gambling, but it is gambling. So basically, you go in, it's like a casino looking place. You rent balls or coins from the slot. You play with it. You win more balls or win more coins. You then take those coins inside the pachinko parlor to a little window. They give you little plastic bars with gold inside, which has no monetary value whatsoever.
Okay.
Anywhere except coincidentally just outside there's a little shop that loves gold in plastic bars.
Really?
And they give you money for your gold in plastic bars. So it's technically not gambling.
Okay.
You're winning prizes. And the prizes...
It's a time zone. And then the tickets have to be essentially given to somewhere else outside of time zone.
Yes.
And then they give you a monetary value to the tickets that you've just collected from time zone.
And then just so happens that shop then sells those back to time zone.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like a perfect coincidental happy environment. So I was promoting that gambling basically.
Yeah. Okay. So when you say promoting, what are you actually doing?
So it's almost like filming mini documentaries at the casino.
Ah, okay.
So I would go in the morning with a bunch of money, which I'm being paid an appearance fee. which would range in the beginning. It was only like a couple of $100. Towards the end, it was like a couple of grand.
Oh, wow. So you've gone from making peanuts
to making
like
good money. So,
is your partner at the time just like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Oh, like I was traveling the country, going to different slot machine places and pachinko parlors, getting paid money to go in and shoot a documentary in the pachinko parlor to promote the pachinko parlor and then encourage people to gamble more.
Mm.
And it was funny because Japan isn't like they believe it's probably not actually, but 99% Japanese people.
Mm.
So they're like, white man gambling.
Oh.
Why is he gambling? How does he know how to gamble our machines? Because the whole thing's in Japanese and it's all flashing lights and it makes zero sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because it's actually almost like a cross between a video game and a slot machine.
Mm.
So, for example, a normal slot machine at the casino, you hit the lever, something happens, and then it's done.
Yep.
In the Japanese slot machines, you hit the lever, something happens, and then something could happen based on what happened in that spin 32 spins later.
Oh.
So unless you know what you're doing, you could actually be winning, but you leave the machine and someone else will come and take your jackpot.
Shit.
Yeah. So I had to learn all about Japanese slot machines to promote Japanese slot machines as a white dude saying funny things.
Yeah.
So I would be on TV or whatever, like screaming in English.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing money or I'm winning money. And they're like, oh, white man jumping around. Oh, he funny. Very good. Like, yeah, pretty good. And he like clapping. And I was like, it was great.
It was funny.
Yeah, there's thousands of clips. I'll send you a bunch. But like, it's literally just me slowly becoming an addict on screen.
And they like that.
They loved it. I'm like, I started off as like, I was like quite innocent. I would go and gamble like a couple of $100 and win like a little bit and walk out, be like, yeah, I won today. Towards the end, I'm literally like, it shows me going to a loan shark.
Oh, really? So you had like a bit of like creative license.
Yeah, it was basically professional wrestling and gambling combined.
Really?
Because I'd have like full storylines of like this one machine that I've played like every month and never win. And I'd be like hyping myself up to beat it and like cutting promos on some slot machine. Like, yeah, it was a good time.
That is so funny.
It's weird.
So now, we've gone soft porn.
Yep.
We've gone eating wacky stuff. We've hitting people with a baseball bat.
Yep.
We didn't dive into that, but why were you hitting people with a baseball bat in Japan?
So it's actually, a lot of people do tend to know of the program. It's called Gaki no Tsukai. And it's one they do every year where they lock a bunch of people in a room and they'll hit people with a baseball bat if they laugh. That's like quite a popular video people may have seen on the internet, but that's a one-off thing, but that's a common occurrence on Japanese TV. So if you do something wrong, you get hit with a baseball bat.
What are we talking? A wooden baseball bat, or like is it like foam or something?
It's plastic usually.
Yeah, okay. So it would hurt. Yeah,
it hurts temporarily, but you're not going to be breaking bones.
It
stings, yeah. It's literally
not
sting.
like
I love Sting baseball bats. WCW, that's wrestling reference. He used to hit people with a baseball bat. But yeah, it was wild. So I'd do that, like hit them with a baseball bat.
It's so
It was fun. They'd be like,
do you have something in your ear to be like, hey mate, Tommy's son, can you fucking smack that guy?
Well, no, because usually like some loud noise plays. And that means
so
everyone gets hit with a baseball bat. Yeah.
Did you ever just like dislike someone and just smack them real hard?
Yeah. If you hit them on the butt, that's where all the muscle is and it doesn't hurt. If you really don't like them, you hit them in the lower back.
Oh yeah. Are you hitting women with a baseball bat?
Yes.
Is it just men and women?
Oh, it's men and women. No children involved.
Okay,
no,
it's not as fun. But
no, I did hit women with a baseball bat.
I did hear you say to Cade when we were at the Comedy Lounge, don't make me pull out the baseball bat. And now it makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a metaphor.
Yeah. There's two. Like, it's such a weird, like, so you're still are you turning like 24-ish around this gambling time?
Yeah, so the gambling started around 24 and then I actually did it right up until I left in 2020. So it became like a long-term career thing for me.
Just a gambling man.
Just a gambler through and through. But while I was doing that, it did take a few twists and turns. So I ended up doing, there must be thousands of videos on the internet, like literally thousands of videos on the internet while doing that, I actually got hit up by Square Enix, which is this video games company, to work with them on like a project to promote arcade games.
Oh, yeah.
So they'd seen how well I was doing promoting gambling. They go, oh, this guy would be great at promoting arcades.
Yep.
So they then hit me up on Twitter with a DM, which looked totally sus, to be like, hey, would you like to take part in a project working on arcade games? And I'm like, hell yeah, because I love video games.
What games were they doing?
So Square Enix makes Final Fantasy, Tomb Raider, Dragon Quest. They also distribute a lot of the games internationally. So things like Cyberpunk, which came out,
really?
that was all distributed by Square Enix through certain countries. Sony does a lot of stuff through Square Enix as well.
They're
huge
company.
Huge company.
Yeah.
They're a multi-billion-dollar company.
And they just hit you up with a DM to be
They hit the gambler baseball bat soft porn guy up with a DM to be like, hey, help us promote our stuff.
yeah.
And I'm like, this is a scam. But it wasn't a scam. And then so that started off as a project to promote arcade games.
Mm-hmm.
So things like Dance Dance Revolution, for example, or like
the
taiko game where you hit the drums and things. So I would go to arcades in Japan and show people how to play the games and then try and push people to come to Japan and go to arcades.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that became a different role that you did?
That was another role. Yeah. And I was producing, directing, starring in, and then doing the marketing on the side for that as well.
Holy shit. Just
Yeah.
a one-man band.
One-man band.
A one-man dance revolution.
Yeah. So they're all on the internet. The channel was called, on YouTube, there was 2 parts to it. There was the front-facing bit, which was called Edamame Arcade Channel, which was a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the back end, we would be producing video content for the internal Square Enix team, like director interviews or producer interviews and promoting card games. It bled out. It was like arcades, then card games, and then actual just normal video games, and then some movie stuff as well. It was just all over the place.
It's crazy. So you're doing that. What's it called? Sorry, what's the DM that you got? What was the company called?
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Yeah, they're huge. Like massive. I grew up playing obviously PlayStation, and before that Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo, and I'd played video games my entire life. Like I was a massive gamer all the way through and through. And my favorite video game of all time is Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
Which is made by Square Enix. And so when they hit me up, I'm like, this is definitely a scam. Someone knows.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite video game.
This is one of those whores that you've been feeding ice cream to. They're too close to you.
Yeah,
they're trying to get you in. They're trying to cancel you.
They know too much. Well, it was a female employee. So that makes, I don't know. No, but wild. Because and then I ended up working on the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
So when that was released in 2020. So I was working on, so I'd gone sort of, in my mind, there was nothing more I could do that was cooler than that.
Yeah.
Because I met the guy that made the game.
Oh, really?
I met like the guy that made Final Fantasy VII, the director, I met the producer, I met the composer, I met like the whole team. I'm like,
wow.
It was insane. I was like, I don't think I can do anything cooler than this in my mind.
And then it all happened.
And then now I'm doing comedy in Perth.
Yeah.
That's the
now you're doing a
coolest thing ever.
podcast in Fremantle, Australia.
That's the one. I think I'm at the pinnacle right now.
So I keep jumping back.
Jump back.
There's so much to obviously unpack here. But so at this age, how old are we when you started doing the Square Enix?
Square Enix would have been 2014. So just 11 years ago. So it would have been 30 at the time.
So we've obviously missed a part, but so you moved over with your partner at the time. Have you
there's two kids at this stage.
Yeah, so
I've had two kids in between. So son was born 2008.
Yep.
And then daughter 2011.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids are at home, but I'm working pretty much
all
29 days a month.
Jeez. So did you find, obviously did you ever have a full-time job in Australia? Obviously you left when you were young.
Technically no. So I sort of went to uni, and while I was at uni, there was an arcade in the city on Barrack Street called Auburn Amusements. Amazing place. Played video games for free all the time. That was my job. So I was working like 3 days a week. So I didn't have a proper job until I worked in Japan.
So you're obviously you would know that the Australian culture for work is pretty like we work and we have a fair bit of time off.
Yep.
So you go to Japan and then obviously it's 17-hour days. You've got young kids at home. Obviously
I'm basically
is it your wife at this point?
Yeah, wife at the post. So I was like I was not there basically.
Yeah.
So I was very rarely at home, and if I was at home, I was tired because I've literally worked like 17 hours. I've come home. I would occasionally have Sundays off, probably twice a month. So I'll probably have 2 days off a month.
So is it fair to say that most men in Japan don't really see their children too much?
Most men in Japan don't have any interaction with anyone in their house.
Yeah.
There's very little conversation. They don't see their kids.
I'm moving to Japan. So realistically you work long ass days.
Yep.
So what's the average working day in Japan, you reckon?
Well, it's supposed to be 8 hours, but I've never met anyone that works 8 hours. I would say most people would work 12 hours a day.
I assume they're not getting like crazy penalty rates or anything, because it's one of the best things in Australia is our penalty rates.
Yeah, if you work overtime here, you get paid a fortune. There, I was literally on $1 per hour, and it was capped at a certain amount. So you would work effectively, your 8 hours or whatever, and then you'd work, but you didn't get paid overtime till after 10 o'clock. So the $1 didn't even kick in until 10 o'clock. So you work from 6 till 10 for free.
Wow.
Then you do 10 till sometimes 3 in the morning, and you got paid $5.
So do people just do it because that's the culture? Is it just expected? If you don't do it, do you get fired? What's the go? What makes people do it?
It's that, I don't know, it's weird. Their work ethic is just so different. It's the company almost becomes your family, and it's more important than the family. So they call it it's the 3Ks. So they always do it
Klux Klan.
yeah. It's kaisha, which means company, and then it's kazoku, which is family, and then kenko, which is health. So it's like company comes first before everything else. So your health is almost the least important thing.
Wow.
So you honor your company, then you honor your family, and then hopefully you're alive. But
do they retire at like the ripe old age of 102? Or
a lot of them live to 102. I think the oldest person in the world is actually Japanese and like 120 years old or something.
Jesus.
But technically, if you work a government job, you do retire at like a proper age of like 65. But most people they keep working. Every taxi driver in Japan is not Indian. They're Japanese old dudes.
Oh, yeah.
So you got like...
They just transitioned from
from being like a CEO at a company to being a taxi driver at like 75. So,
wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is a crazy place.
Like,
and now it's cool to go there. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to Japan. I'm like, for what? Like, it's nice to visit, I guess. Like, it is a nice place to visit, but I would not recommend living there. I really wouldn't.
So where are you actually living at this point as well? Like what's...
I'm living in Osaka, which is the second biggest city in Japan at the time. When I started I moved to Tokyo in 2018, which is obviously the biggest city in Japan with 20 million people in it.
Do you live in apartments? Do you live in houses?
Apartment. Yeah, it's probably... The Osaka apartment is probably about the same size as this, but with a family of 4 in.
Wow.
Yeah. So not huge whatsoever.
So they're all just bundled into apartment buildings.
So technically I would sleep in the same room as the 2 kids and the wife.
Yeah.
So we'd all sleep in one room with that's
one of them. That's it now.
That's one of them now. I probably shouldn't have hit it with a baseball bat.
I've never heard a kid here ever.
It's literally just
just open the door. I try to do a fucking
baseball bat.
Yeah. Throw an ice cream at the mum. Go fuck off.
Oh,
well. But I don't even know if these will pick it up, to be honest.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, tiny apartments. Like most people live in an apartment probably about this size, if not. My place in Tokyo was smaller than this.
Do you buy or do you...
I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought, and it was, thinking Australian dollars, probably about 250K. That would have been 2011-ish, I would say. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe 2010. And then sold it for like 20K more.
Yeah,
so the house prices in Japan, now it's going down all the time, but at the time it's like pretty steady. The
going
cities
down.
are just they're going down now in Japan because they've got decreasing population. Apparently they're just not having babies.
Yeah, it's because no one can get a root because they're in the same room as the kids.
Sitting there watching the pixelated thing.
Yeah.
They're like,
I don't know what to come to anymore.
Yeah, vanilla ice cream doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah. So wait, house prices are going down. Does that mean outside of the cities it's super cheap?
Super cheap. You can buy houses in Japan for like 10K.
Really?
Yeah. Heaps of Australians are doing it now. It's like a massive thing. People go buy some 10K Japanese house, do it up, and then use it as an Airbnb and make money that way. Or they go there once a year and stay there, and it's really cheap.
Wait, does that mean you just have like, are you allowed to just live in Japan then if you own a home there? And work?
I'm not sure how that works because I had obviously a partner visa, so I was fine. But you can get working holiday visas for 18 months and things like that. So I'm sure there'd be ways to.
But you really need to be able to speak the language. It sounds.
I would highly suggest if you're living out in the countryside as well. They do not know what white people look like.
Oh,
yeah. It's like I've been to places in Japan where there's no white people, and they will just literally on the street be like American. And I'm like, no, not American. That's an insult. Please stop. Please stop.
Wait, so did you find that people were genuinely just like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, all the time.
Would they say that? Are they?
Yeah, they're brutally racist.
Oh, really?
I would say the most racist country in the world.
You heard it here first.
Japan is the most racist country in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. I would be sitting on the train. No one will sit next to you. They won't sit next to you because they're afraid.
Really?
They're afraid that you might talk to them in English and they don't know what to do. And then you have like two people sitting across the thing going, oh, that white dude, oh, he's like, listen to music. He must be a bit of a prick. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they'll be saying something about you. And they will.
Yeah, because you obviously, you also speak fluent Japanese.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm like.
Did you ever just be like, I won't say any random words here, but like just go into like a, hey, I can hear you.
Yeah, I would. So with Japan, it's interesting. There's dialects in Japan.
Yep.
And I lived in Osaka, and Osaka is quite a strong, harsh, little bit scary at times dialect. And so I'd be out in these countryside places, and people would be talking about me, and I would just pull out the Osaka dialect and like say, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what do we do? What do we do? And like it's fun. Sort of roll the R's as well. Have you like they roll their R's if they're pissed off?
Oh, really?
So they do like a brrr kind of noise. So they'll be like wakatoru.
Oh.
And they'll be like wakatoru. And they'll be like, shit. He understands what we're saying. And then they'd freak out. And then they'd apologize like relentlessly.
Yeah, that's sick.
That was fun. Yeah.
That'd be the best day of my life if I could do that once and just be like,
yeah,
straight into.
There's a phrase which is where are you putting your eyeballs? Which is a really scary phrase to say in Japanese. Which is like if someone's looking at you funny, you say where are you putting your eyeballs? Which is doko ni me tsuketon no ka? Which is where are you looking? Like if you say that to a Japanese person and they're staring, they'll be like.
Is that the equivalent of like what are you looking at?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
basically, but like. Fully, I'm about to beat the shit out of you.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
It's classic. All right.
As a tourist.
Yeah.
Rock up. Doko ni me tsuketon no ka? And then people are like, oh shit.
What the fuck?
Where did he learn
when
that?
they got in, what's the old school?
Yakuza. Yeah,
Yakuza. Did any...
I had some interactions with them, yes.
Okay.
So because the gambling industry, obviously casino...
Yep.
These places attract those kind of people. They also run a lot of them. Mm-hmm. So I actually had one very scary interaction when I was probably 25, I would say. Spoke a decent amount of Japanese. We're at one of the pachinko parlors gambling.
Yep.
We're all losing quite a lot of money. We get a tap on the shoulder and they go, the manager wants to see you in the office. We're recording like a documentary thing there. We walk into the office. There is a North Korean flag on the wall.
Nice.
And there's a guy with like short curly hair and orange tinted sunglasses and like tattoos all up his arm. People in Japan don't have tattoos.
Yeah.
Unless they're like
Yakuza
in that world. And he literally just starts berating us, like fully tearing us apart, being like, what are you doing? How are you losing? You're going to ruin my business. Like all this stuff. And he goes, you sit here, you sit here, and you sit here, and you sit here, and tells us which machines to go sit on. And we're like shitting ourselves. And we go out and we suddenly start winning.
Oh.
And then we left and it was fine. But I was terrified. He was missing both pinky fingers.
Oh,
so he's messed up.
Yeah. Messed up. So that was your dealing with the Yakuza?
That was one of them.
One of them?
Yeah. A lot of them do own or are involved in the pachinko industry. So you meet them and they're great. They're really nice people.
Did you ever hang out with them in good times and have a sake or a...
I think I've probably drank with one before. I probably wouldn't know, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
Because if they, they're all nice people as far as I can tell.
Did they walk around with tattoos shown?
Rarely. You would only see the tattoo if they wanted like actively to show you that they were involved in it. So there was one time I was doing a TV program, like a documentary. We traveled the country on every prefecture in a pink car.
Oh.
Long story. 2 guys in a pink car driving around the country. And we arrived in Hiroshima, which you would know Hiroshima. It's a very famous place.
Is that the one that blew up?
It is the one where they both dropped the bomb on.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a very popular town because, well, not popular. It's very famous for Yakuza.
Ooh.
There's a lot of them. So we rocked into town in this pink car, which is saying how like, we're going to gamble in your town, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Big pink car with rainbows on it and everything. It was very gay.
Sick.
Yeah. And so this Yakuza guy comes up.
And you would stand out like balls anyway.
Oh, yeah. They're like, that white, there's 2 dudes. Oh, he's the top and he's the bottom because he's the big one.
You hope.
You'd hope. So anyway, this Yakuza guy sees we've got this pink car and it has like, we're going to gamble in your town on the side of it. And he comes over, he must be involved in the gambling industry in that city. And he comes up and he literally just lifts his sleeve and shows his tattoo. And he's like, what are you doing in my town?
Wow.
And we're like, we're just passing through.
We're just passing through, sir.
We're just passing through, sir. Yeah. It's just 2 boys in a pink car.
Did you gamble in his town? Yeah.
We did, and we lost. But we had a cup of tea with him. Like, we sat down with him, we explained what we're doing, and he was really nice. Super supportive. He's like, oh, that's really great. Like, next time, come to my place, and you can gamble and spend your money with me instead. And I was like, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, bit gay.
When you meet, this is probably, I've never been to Japan.
Yeah.
So when you go there and you introduce yourself to another person in Japan, do you shake hands, touch heads, bow?
Bow.
Okay.
Yeah, always bow. It's a short bow. And if the person you're bowing to is older than you bow lower than they do.
Oh.
That's a given. So if they're in a position of power that's higher than you or they're older than you, tends to be older, is just a general blanket rule.
Mm-hmm.
You bow lower than they do. So the angle, you go lower than, so if they're there, you go one bit lower.
So you watch them and make sure you go.
So you're bowing, kind of like looking.
How do you, like, actually, you really wouldn't have dated, would you?
No, not really.
I was
no.
Interested to see what like dating and stuff's like there over there.
Horror stories through and through, as far as I can tell.
Just why?
Put it nicely, Japanese girls are crazy.
Yeah, that was the nice part, was it?
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say they were fucked in the head, but you know.
I'm trying to be a little bit PG with it, but no, they're batshit crazy.
Why?
Obsessive and want to go through your phone and stuff. I've heard lots of horror stories.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, I mean, while I was there, Tinder and stuff obviously started to pick up in Japan.
Yeah.
So it was nuts. So I had friends who would be like, they'd go out and see like 5 girls in one night, and all 5 would like follow them home, or 2 would end up meeting each other, and then they'd like gang up on them and dox them on social media and like, yeah.
After one date.
I've heard some horror stories.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, Japanese people are very eccentric, basically. No matter what they do to the extreme. That's why they make the best cars. That's why they make the best TVs and cameras and stuff, because they go to the extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's why their game shows are like nuts.
Exactly. That's why they have white guys with baseball bats. Because they're like, what can we do? So, yeah, they're nuts.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
To a certain degree.
Why are you considering dating a Japanese girl?
I'm open to most experiences.
Yeah, everyone loves a bit of sushi in their mouth. It's all good.
Yeah. So but anyway, So you're gambling. You're going around the countryside now gambling.
Yep.
You've got 2 young children at home. Mrs. is obviously looking after the kids.
Yep.
Are you now like integrated into like her family in your life? Or
Yeah, they are. But because I was so busy all the time, I rarely saw them. So family gatherings, I would work Christmas Day, for example. I would work every year. I would work New Year's Eve. I would do a 36-hour live stream every New Year's.
Oh.
So I very rarely was at family gatherings. So I'm sort of integrated into Japan from a work culture, probably not so much in that family culture because I just was so busy. So,
and that's just standard.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Because everyone's just like,
if you're not working, you're useless.
Yeah,
basically. But yeah, so no Christmas. Christmas was a non-thing. Christmas Eve is quite big in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite famous. Everyone eats KFC.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve? Yeah, everyone eats KFC.
I had Christmas Eve yesterday then.
Yeah, everyone goes out and gets a bucket of chicken at Christmas Eve.
I assume the KFC would have to be like outstanding then, wouldn't it?
No.
No. Oh.
It's exactly the same.
It's the exact same.
Yeah, all they've done is gone, the logo is red and white. And the guy's got a beard is kind of like Santa. Let's eat his food on Christmas Eve.
That's so funny.
I remember walking the first year I was there on Christmas Eve. I'm walking through like the mall place and there's a KFC on the corner and I just see like a line of people, like hundreds of people, all the way down for like a solid 100 meters with just a line. I'm like, what are they lining up for? I walk down and then I see KFC. I'm like,
wow,
better be good chicken.
yeah, like the best ever.
And like the day before, no one's at KFC.
Yeah.
But only on Christmas Eve.
So strange. You're like, we'll finish up this episode. We're going to do a part 2, but apart from the wacky stuff that I know that you ate, and which we'll get into in part 2.
Yep.
A little teaser for you. What's your like diet become now that you've moved to Japan? Obviously, you're 22 years old when you leave Australia.
Yep.
You're used to Australian style of,
so
food.
Japanese food's great. It's very easy. So rice with something just 24/7. And because it was on TV, I actually sort of tried to make sure I stayed in shape.
Yep.
So I ate really lean and I was doing, as well as the TV stuff, I would occasionally have modeling roles or roles in like reenactment videos.
Oh.
So, and the kids would do that too. So my son was actually in a bunch of videos as like a child.
Wow.
He played River Phoenix like 3 times.
It's like, okay, you're going to OD today.
Yeah, like, Cade, you're going to wear a leather jacket and lie on the floor.
Yeah.
But
he's the Viper Lounge or whatever it was called.
I've been there.
Yeah.
That's also a teaser.
Yeah.
But no, so I'd eat really lean. So it was like rice and like just like chicken, like teriyaki chicken or like fish or like I'd eat whatever the Japanese ate, I would eat, but I would always kind of be watching my weight.
Yeah.
I was like, had to stay under, I weighed like 85 kilos at the time, which is like pretty slim for 100. 6 foot person. It was like, I was thin, really thin. And I had to stay thin for like the modeling jobs and then the reenactment ones. I'd often play like, just like the generic white dad in things or the generic white teenager, even though it was like 25 in reenactment videos as well, which was
it's like, that's how they look.
Yeah, they're all tall and skinny.
Yeah.
And they all speak really broken Japanese, which
I was going to say, obviously the Australian twang would be such an because I always think to myself, fuck, it must sound funny when we're in, a Spanish speaking place and you're like, hola, how are you, mate? Fucking...
Well, interestingly...
Two cervezas, por favor.
My Japanese is it's probably not as good now, but when I was fully immersed, you couldn't tell me from a Japanese person to me. You wouldn't be able to know the difference.
Oh, so you actually had like the
full-on,
accent,
the pronunciation
like,
down pat. Okay. To the point that I had a radio show for 3 hours a week for 18 months, and no one knew I was white until I would have to tell them.
Yeah.
So all the people were like,
what's white in Japanese?
Hakujin.
So you would be like,
I was like, what is Hakujin desu or
gaijin? What's the slur that they say?
Gaijin, which I don't see as a slur because they all say it And then when you're in front of them, they add in the little bit of respect, which is gai kokujin, which just means foreign country person.
Right.
And if you take the koku out, it just means foreign person. So it's like you're just being friendly racist when I'm around. And then the second I'm not in the conversation, you say gaijin. So just say gaijin. Like it's friendlier.
What's white devil in Japanese?
Hang on. Hakujin no akuma, maybe would be close enough. Yeah, like.
Well, if you've been called that,
the
worst
one, the one I used to get on the streets.
Oh, we know it's bitter.
Hey, it's kuso gaijin, which means like fucking gaijin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
that's when you put some emphasis on
that's
that.
the like kuso, which means shit, basically. It's like shit. So there's like the real swear words in Japanese. That like that's the serious one is probably kuso. Kuso something is like fucking this.
Yeah.
So I've been called that lots of times.
Yeah, I could say that. I'd call it. Give a chance.
Thanks.
Just a little teaser too. In the second part that we're about to do, Tommy actually met some pretty damn famous people.
Yes, did actually.
A little teaser.
Yeah, I haven't washed my hands since.
Actually, like realistically, no one really bigger.
I don't think there is actually. There's been a few.
Well, you've met the names that you've said to me, that the people that you've met are genuinely like, one has obviously had a storied career, bit down now because he's a bit older, but obviously one of them has had like a massive comeback in his franchise, John Wick. Which Ballerina I think came out this week.
That was crazy. One was in LA, one was in Tokyo.
So next week, listen to part 2 of this because we're going to go deeper into this rabbit hole of craziness that is Japan. Would you like to say anything to any Japanese people? Plug anything? Do anything at the end of this?
Stop doxing me on social media.
All right. We are out. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week.